welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what's on my iPhone. I quickly wanted to thank you guys for all of your extremely amazing and sweet comments on my last video. I know it was a little weird. Half of you guys were like, what did I just watch? Are you okay, Claudia? Did you take an extreme amount of shrooms while you're editing that? No. You guys know how much I love to edit and mess with footage, so I really just did it for myself because I wanted to see how crazy I can make it, and I think we reached that crazy level. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen last week's video, I'll link it down below. But yeah, let's get into today's video. So I have the iPhone 6. It's small, it's portable. I'll probably eventually upgrade to the Plus, but for now, I'm okay with this one. As far as my case, I am constantly switching out my cases, but the one that I have on right now is from Urban Outfitters. Grids. Gotta love them. So I guess we'll start off with the lock screen. It's a weird one right now. I am always constantly changing my wallpapers, and that indeed is a photo of myself, which is kind of strange, but I like the colors of it, and I think it's just kind of different. I don't know. Great jacket. My wallpaper on my homepage is a photo of a sunset that I took on my roof, and I guess we'll start off with the dashboard on the bottom. Going from the left, I have messages, obviously, phone, mail, and Spotify. And if you guys don't know what Spotify is, oh my goodness, you need to get onto this train. Ever since making a Spotify account, I no longer use iTunes. I never buy any of my music. I do pay monthly for the premium account, but it is so worth it. Now going on with the rest, you can see that I like to put things in categories. It makes me less overwhelmed, and I feel like I have my life put together. Starting off from the top, I have settings, calendar, weather, Safari, blah blah blah. Next up, I have Uber. I actually have a code if you guys want. I always link it down below, but if you use it, you get your first ride free, and I think I get like $15 credit or something like that. This is me just like hooking it up for you guys and myself. Mutually beneficial situation. Next up, I have Waze, which is what I like to use for getting directions to go to places because it takes traffic into account. So it gives you a lot of side road options, and you avoid the freeways if they're super backed up and stuff like that. So using Waze out in LA is a really, really good idea. Then of course I've got maps, and then to the right I have my lifestyle folder. Yelp, TaskRabbit, which I've never actually used. Domino's app, self-explanatory, love Domino's. Next up we've got Postmates, which is basically like Uber for food. TripAdvisor, similar to Yelp. Free Wi-Fi, honestly I've never used it, but apparently it's supposed to help you find free Wi-Fi wherever you are. And then Keyflow. Never really use that either. It's some nightlife app thing. Next up, I've got my music folder. So in here, I've got SoundCloud, Shazam, which comes in such great use to find out what a song is that you're listening to. We've got Tuner Lite, which helps you tune your guitar. My brother Kevin actually showed me this one. SoundTouch, it's the app that goes with my speaker. Music, and Rap Genius, which Drew showed me, and this app is incredible because if you're ever listening to a song and you want to know what the lyrics are, bam. Next up we've got productivity, GoodNotes, reminders, notes, audiobooks, Audible, self-explanatory, kind of a boring one. On to the next. We've got my video folder, which has Social Blade, which is pretty cool because you can look at your analytics for your YouTube channel as well as your Instagram. We've got GoPro, Studio, which is a really great YouTube app. Then of course YouTube, Go90, which is another viewing platform. Side note, Tagged is coming out on Go90 very soon this summer, so stay tuned for that. And then DJI Go, which is a complementary app to this camera that I have where you use them at the same time. These are the different apps that I'll use for my Instagrams or just photos in general. So obviously you've got Facetune. Everyone has Facetune. Everyone gets pimples. VSCO Cam. Quick rant with VSCO Cam because I was obsessed with this app. Everyone is. It's so great when it comes to editing photos. But recently they updated the app and I absolutely hate the new update. The photos are no longer in squares. I don't like how much black is going on. I feel like it's messing with my eyes and my vision. Not that I really have an Instagram theme anymore. This like blue square up here to sign in or sign up. I don't want to sign in or sign up. Like just take it out. Next up we've got Frame Magic in case I want to do a pic collage of some sort. PicLab, Don't really use this, but sometimes it's fun to put words or like stickers on photos. Boomerang, I love Boomerang so much and I Instagram them a lot. And then Body Symbol, which I also never really use. Clearly I was going for something over here and then just gave up one photo in, but you can basically choose different shapes and then create it with a bunch of photos, and it kind of helps you do that, and it's really cool, but why do I have it? I don't know. Then going down to the fourth row, we've got photos, Snapchat. I pretty much Snapchat every single day. I kind of suck at social media, but I try to keep up with that. My username for everything is just Claudia Saluski. So we've got Twitter and then Instagram. I'll show you guys a little preview of the things that I post. Yeah, it's a little cluttered. Don't really have a feed, but it's all good. I feel like it's more about the individual photo itself. That's what I focus on now. But yeah, love Instagram. Probably my favorite social platform. I have so much fun with it. Next up, I made a little Facebook folder because Facebook and Messenger are two different apps. I don't understand that, but Messenger is basically messaging on Facebook, so I have those two. Then I have my MyFitnessPal, which is a calorie counting app. I honestly never use this besides every so often when I feel like I've been eating really crappy and I just want to kind of kick myself in the butt and like work harder again. And then also I have IMDb, which is basically a website that will show you any of the work that actresses, actors, directors, producers, casting directors, all those people, what they've worked on and their credits and stuff like that. And then moving on to the second page, guys, I told you, my phone is so boring. I have like nothing on my phone. I've got the App Store, then an extras folder with these things. You guys all have them. WhatsApp, I don't use that. I think I had to use it in England or something. The next folder is literally called Folder, and once again, things that I never use, touch, but I just cannot delete off of my phone. Then we've got this little backup social folder. Here are some social apps that I don't really use that often, but still want on my phone. So Yik Yak, it's like an anonymous Twitter type thing. Find My Friends, or Find Friends, such a good app. If you connect with your friends, family, whatever, you can see where they are all the time. Periscope, don't really use that. Pinterest, sometimes use that. Vine, never really use that. Dropbox, every so often. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the folder that I don't really use. And then next up, we've got Finance with just a sprinkle of airline. Bank of America, my bank app. Venmo, which I just recently converted to. Lexi has been trying to get me to use Venmo for exactly a year now. I was so stubborn about getting this app, I don't know why, but it's the greatest thing ever and I no longer think that it's sketchy. Really, really like it. Love Venmo. And then American Airlines, because that is the airline that I chose to sign up with to gain points, miles, things like that. And then next up we have Productivity. Never use this folder. This is the first time I'm opening this in like at least over a year. This app called, either it's called Polish or Fabulo, not really sure. I remember one day I was downloading a bunch of Polish apps because I wanted to better my skills. Next up we have Barcode Alarm. It's basically an alarm clock and the only way you can turn off the alarm is if you go and scan whatever product you set for that alarm. And then we've got Sleep Cycle. I go through phases with this one. It's cool. You can basically track how deep you're sleeping every single night and if you're ever waking up throughout the night. Then we have Time Passages, which is an astrology app, I believe. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think on the whole horoscope, astrology stuff. I know so many people that are super into it. I find myself every so often reading them and I don't know how I feel about it. And then the last app I have is BeGlammed. I've never used this. I guess it's just a quick way to hire people to do your makeup and hair and stuff like that. I saw someone Instagram it, I think it was Lauren, and yeah, I've never used it. Kind of don't know if I trust it. Like, I feel like for a big event, I'd rather hire someone that I know. Comment down below if you guys have ever used that. And yeah, that is actually it for my cell phone. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you all very much, and I hope you're having an incredible start to your summer. I'm so excited for it to be summer. It feels great. I can feel it in the air. Okay, I will see you guys next week for a new video. Goodbye!